They had brought her in chains. 8 feet tall and wrapped in gleaming black chitin armor, Apex Warlord Garak of the Tri-Crack Horde watched with mild amusement as the human girl was dragged into the gladiatorial chamber. She looked barely 20 Terran years old, lean, quiet, hands bound in what they thought were gravity cuffs. She didn't struggle. She didn't scream. She didn't speak. The chamber was filled with representatives from at least 17 species, every one of them eager to witness the ritual of dominance. The humans had recently joined the galactic community, a race from a death world, as the analysts called it, where oxygen could combust, water could drown, and the local wildlife seemed intent on committing murder. But that didn't matter. What mattered was that humans had refused subjugation. They fought back too well. So the Apex Council made an example of one. She was nameless. No tags, no insignia, no records. A combatant retrieved from the ruins of Colony 9, where 1,000 Apex warriors had died under mysterious circumstances. Rumors whispered she did it alone. Warlord Garak didn't believe in myths. He believed in displays of power. He raised his ceremonial weapon, the Crackthal, forged from the bones of extinct war beasts, and leveled it at her. "Human," he snarled in galactic standard, "you have one chance to kneel and beg. Perhaps then your death will be clean." The girl looked up. 13 seconds passed. No one moved. Not the guards, not the delegates, not even Garak. 13 seconds in silence. In a galaxy that measured time in kinetic metrics, 13 seconds felt like the prelude to annihilation. The chamber, soundproofed against rage battles, seemed quieter with her stillness. Then she blinked once and moved. She didn't lunge. She walked, 4 precise steps forward. The guards lunged. She was faster. Her body twisted like flowing liquid, gravity cuffs clicking against metal as she slipped under the first blow, shattered the second guard's visor with her elbow, and stole his weapon in a single motion. She didn't fire. She threw it, not at a person, but at the ceiling emitter, blacking out the chamber lights for 1.2 seconds. That was all she needed. By the time illumination returned, she stood directly in front of Warlord Garak and held his sacred weapon, the Crackthal, in her bare hands. Garak growled, "That weapon has ended civilizations. Your bones will snap." The sound echoed through the chamber like thunder, clean, cold, final. She'd broken it in half. Not at the joint, not at a fault line. She crushed the warblade like dry bark. One hand on the haft, one on the blade. The remains clattered to the floor between them. Silence again. Garak's compound eyes widened in primal recognition, not fear, respect, or perhaps dread. The girl finally spoke, voice flat, cold. "Human, you came to our world," she said softly. "You burned our skies, took our kin, called it mercy." She stepped closer. Garak stepped back. "You called us primitives, called our pain data, called our rage inefficient." Another step. "You thought the galaxy would watch you kill me." She stopped, a mere handspan from his armored chest. "Now they'll watch you kneel." And Garak, apex of the Tri-Crack, did something that had not happened in 7 cycles of unbroken conquest. He knelt. No command, no weapon, just the weight of her will. Around them, none dared intervene. The delegates knew what they had witnessed. Not a fight, not even a rebellion, a reckoning. Later, the footage would be declared doctored by Apex PR drones. They would claim she was a genetically engineered weapon, a Terran anomaly, an aberration. But those who were there would whisper the truth. That humanity's strength wasn't just muscle or madness or endurance. It was silence. It was the 13 seconds where she measured the threat and found it wanting. And the war changed that day. No longer were humans dismissed as backward survivors of a toxic rock. Now, they were called by another name: Deathworlders.